Hello and welcome to the Property Rundown. Today is Thursday, May 5th, and we're going to start things off right away with our daily market watch. So, in the last 24 hours, we have had 23 new listings, one price decrease, 7 properties under contract, 10 properties pending, 16 sold, 2 withdrawn, and 31 expired. That is a lot of expired in one day. So, overall, the inventory is down again today, slightly. However, usually when it comes to expired properties, it's not like those properties were very desirable in the first place. So it's not really missing out on any active properties in the market. So without further ado, let's take a look at those new listings. All right, so first new listing for $374,900 with a $1,900 a month mortgage payment. We have 37 Avery Place, Mount Pearl, a 2-bed, 2 full bath, 2,200 square foot home in a 50 plus community off Parkdale Ridge. Okay. So is a condo fee is 325. That's not so bad. That's like middle low range if this is something that you're considering. It's got baseboard, electric, and some propane fireplaces. So let's have a look. Built in 2011. Do a quick scan. Overall, not looking too bad. Something funny going on with the roof. Like, I guess they had the, unless it's just wet. It might just be wet that day. Living room, dining room looks good. Kitchen, yeah, kitchen looks okay. A little dated, but good condition, totally fine. You know, all white appliances, all white kitchen. Entryway, ensuite bathroom, master bath, bedroom, main bathroom, stand-up laundry, and not sure what's going on in the basement. Let's see, storage room. Yeah, so the basement's just storage basically, and they didn't show that in the photos. But yeah, there you have it. So it's all basically one level living in a 50 plus community, which is pretty common style home that, you know, people who are aging are looking for. So that will definitely sell. Next, we have $159,900 with an $853 a month mortgage payment. 1543 Topsail Road, Unit 14, Paradise. 1 bed, 1 full bath, 650 square feet. Condo fee is $346 a month. Built in 2013. Let's have a look. Looks like a nice, neat, tidy little place. Not bad, really. Small. It is only 650 square feet, 1 bedroom. Very simple living. Also, very attractive condo. The price is good, and the condo fee is good as well. So that is definitely going to sell. And the way condos have been going, I would say that one's going to go over asking. All right, so for $579,000 with a $3,000 a month mortgage payment, we have 32 Country Garden Road, St. Phillips. A 4-bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 2 half, 2,400 square foot home. Yeah. And it's built in 2005. It's got 2 garage spaces, forced air heat pump, so central heat pump, which is great. Overall, everything looks good so far. Let's have a look. Beautiful location, corner lot, facing the ocean, and you're surrounded by trees. Top-notch location, really. Double detached garage, lots of parking, pretty nice kitchen. Dining area is good. Living room is pretty standard, looking pretty good. Nice hardwood floors. Looks like maybe a half bath with laundry somewhere. And the bedrooms look pretty good. Ensuite with a jacuzzi tub and standing shower. And let's see, basement. It's looking pretty good. I guess there's an extra bedroom in the basement. Some rec room space with a whole kind of a wraparound veranda on it. Again, the lot and the location is beautiful. So yeah, really nice home. It's priced well, especially considering, just the top quality location and lot that it's on. So I think, in St. Philip's, there's not going to be a lot of buyers, but I say there's still a chance this goes over asking. All right, and next we got a new build for $629,900, $3,300 a month in mortgage payment, 4355 Maggie's Place, Unit A, Portugal Cove. 3 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath, 1,800 square feet. This is looking pretty pricey to me. So comparing this to that other home, the home we just saw is a much better option. What's the square footage? 1865. Yeah, this is very pricey for a new build. There's only one photo. I'd like to see the lot that it's on, but very pricey for a new build. All right, another new build, $489,000, 81 Stormont Street, Paradise. 2 beds, 2 full bath, 2,100 square feet. Baseboard electric, built in 2025. Okay. This is a pretty reasonable new build, I'd say. 489. I would say that $230 a square foot, not bad. I would say that it's likely the basement is unfinished. All right, so next we have $329,000 with $1,700 a month in mortgage payment. 62 Lark Hall Street, St. John's. 3 plus 3. Let's see, is this a 2 apartment? Yes. So 6 bedroom, 2 apartment home. 3 full bath, 3,000 square feet. Built in 1978. Has hot water oil radiation. Only one photo. Interesting. So very interesting. It's priced pretty low for a 6 bedroom, 3,000 square foot, 2 apartment home. I'm wondering if the condition's not great. I don't know why there isn't more photos, or maybe the tenants didn't want photos, which happens sometimes. All right, next one. New build, $547,000, $3,000 a month mortgage payment, 283 Lanark Drive. We have a 2 apartment. It's a 3 plus 1, 3 full bath, 1,900 square feet. That is interesting pricing. 547.9 divided by 1939. Oh yeah, that's on the high end. It's not above $300 a square foot, but that's still pretty pricey. One photo there. So next we have $369,900, $1,900 a month mortgage payment, 8 Grenfell Avenue, St. John's. We got a 3 plus 2, 2 full bath, 2,300 square foot. This is a 2 apartment home. Okay. Walking distance to Munn. Yeah, let's have a look. View all photos. So it's a little on the older side, and straight away they left the timestamp on these old photos. These are like, some of them are, it looks like the photos are from 2018. So right away we know there's an additional 7 years of potential wear and tear and aging that isn't evident in these photos. This is, using 7-year-old photos just seems a little bit irresponsible, but I guess it happens. So really, we don't know what condition this home is in. Overall, like it looks like a pretty standard kind of old 2 apartment home. Have to go see it in person at this point. What's the price? 369.9. Just based on the stats, if it is in half decent condition, um, it's got oil heat, which is a drawback. As you can see, the tank is there. Um, it will probably sell over asking regardless. Yeah, some interesting listings today. $259,900 with a $1,300 a month mortgage payment. We have 39 Lowman, I don't know if I'm butchering that, but Place Mount Pearl, a 3 bedroom, 1 full, 1 half bath duplex with 1,300 square feet, built 1998, all electric heat. Good. Nice, a nice standard duplex. Okay, looking good. Interesting. That's interesting. This little weird cutout with this um, like hutch put up there. That's weird. But other than that, everything looks pretty standard, pretty good. The rooms look fine. Bathroom looks fine. Laundry, back deck. Nice little white picket fence yard. It's very exposed to the neighbors, but it looks nice and clean and flat. So let's see. 259.9. This is probably going to sell a little bit over asking. It's not a huge duplex. It's got pretty small square footage, but I can still see this going a little over. It could get up to 270. Maybe up to 290 with the way duplexes have been going lately. Yeah, they're selling high. All right, so next we have another new build, $541,000, $3,000 a month mortgage payment, 81 Stormont Street. Strange, isn't that the same address as the white one they showed us earlier? 4 beds, 3 full bath. I guess they have 2 different designs that they're willing to put on this property. That's what's going on here. That makes more sense. So depending on which design you like. So 541 divided by 2144. Yeah, still, I mean, that's not bad, but it's creeping up there in terms of price. So let's keep going. All right, we got another duplex, $275,000, 2 Westview Avenue, Unit 2, St. John's, 2 beds, 2 full bath, 1,500 square feet. Oh, okay, no, sorry, it's a ground level condo. What? I don't know if that's the right wording to use. $200 a month more condo fee. So pretty low condo fee. Let's have a look. I mean, there's obviously stairs that go upstairs. You're not going to get everything on one floor. I don't think. Can you? This is a strange condo setup. I guess it's looking like 1 bedroom here in the photos. Oh, I guess that's the 2nd bedroom. Maybe it is all on one level. All right. Being a condo, it might still go a little over asking, especially where it has a really attractive condo fees. Yeah, definitely. All right, back to a single family home, $339,900, 32 Commander Place, Mount Pearl, 3 beds, 2 full bath, 1 half, 2,000 square feet, built in 2004, all electric heat. Let's have a look. Double parking, looks like a pretty standard kind of 2-story. Coming in, yeah, nice kitchen. Yeah, really good. It's all pretty standard. For 339, that should sell over asking. That's priced pretty attractively. Somebody will definitely come get that. I think that should probably go, let's see, 2,000 square feet. Yeah, that's gotta go 370, 380. It should. All right, next we have $339,900, $1,900 a month in mortgage payment. 2 Lamarchant Road, St. John's. So we got a mixed use building here. Um, Semi-detached. It is corner of Lamarchant and Freshwater Road. Commercial and residential. It says it has 6 bedrooms. Okay, wow. The apartment is nicely updated. Got laundry in the kitchen, which is, you know, I'd say most people are not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. And the kitchen layout is very awkward. A lot of bedrooms. And then there's a corner, like a convenience store down there. So it has some income potential, and it's priced really attractively, to be honest. I would definitely, for 3,700 square feet, I would definitely be getting home inspection, getting this place checked out. It is an old building, 1930, but it looks like they did some smart uh, upgrades in the apartment. So let's keep going. $689,900, $3,800 a month mortgage payment. 8 Terry's Lane, St. John's. 4 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath, 2,500 square feet. It says it's move-in ready, so they completed this, which puts them in a bit of a predicament because they lose a bit of leverage then. Because, quite frankly, that is a huge price. 689.9. 2,500 square feet. Let's see. Yeah, it's priced on the higher end. I'd be interested. I don't think they'll get asking, but they'll get close to it. Maybe they'll get 670, 675 for it. All right, 379.9, $2,000 a month in mortgage payment. 99 Pleasant Street, St. John's. 3 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath, 2,100 square feet. So nice size home. It's got central heat pump, 1942. Wood burning fireplace, recently wet inspected. Okay. Okay, they've done some upgrades for sure. Kitchen looks good. Bathroom. They've maintained some of the original floors that look really nice, look great. Updated bathroom. And it looks like they got like a little second fridge down in the basement with half bath and laundry. Nice back deck. Pretty nice home. Downtown home for 379.9. I don't think they'll get asking because of the area it's in, but I will definitely be watching that one. Next, we have $800,000 for $4,000 a month mortgage payment. 45 Witch Hazel Road, Portugal Cove, St. Philip's, 3 bed, 3 full bath, 2,700 square feet. Wow. Let's see. Gorgeous. No, you're right on the road, actually. You're more exposed on the road than I thought you would be. But lots of parking, and then you're surrounded by trees. Really gorgeous that way. And I guess you have some property down here where there's like a storage shed and stuff like that. Hmm. Got your own little pond and creek. Oh, that's a big wood storage shed. That's awesome. Hot tub. Yeah, very interesting. The home itself looking pretty nice, a little dated, early 2000s, but those windows are gorgeous. The view is phenomenal. Modern staircase here going to the basement. It's actually not a lot of house to look at here. Most of the photos were outside. Okay. Uh, I don't think they're gonna get $800,000 for that. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. I mean, the view is phenomenal, but it's got to be a real specific buyer that appreciates, sort of the other things that are on the property. So we'll see. $299,900, $1,500 a month mortgage payment. We have 22 Mercer Street, Belle Island. Okay, this is on Belle Island. 4 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath, 2,800 square feet. So Belle Island is technically considered metro area. It's a totally different market though. So yeah, you can see this is nearly a 3,000 square foot home for under $300,000. You can't get that here on the main island. It looks like a really nice home though. If you are retired and you don't feel the need to come to town very often, or maybe you work remotely or something like that, and you want that privacy, this home could definitely be a great option for you. If this is the type of living you're looking for at a really affordable price. The only thing is when you do eventually want to come back to the island, you do have to take the ferry both ways every time. It's not the end of the world, but it's definitely not for the majority of people out there. So I don't even know. I couldn't tell you if this is priced really, you know, competitively on Belle Island or not. I'll keep an eye on what it sells for, and that'll maybe help us understand the Belle Island market a little more. Next, for $425,000 with a $2,200 a month mortgage payment, we have 58 Great Eastern Avenue, a 4 bed, 2 full, 1 half bath, 1,800 square feet, built in 2008, electric heat, and a couple fireplaces. And you got a nice extra wide garage, split entry. Pretty standard stuff. Some carpet in there from 2008. Some hardwood flooring. Some looks like laminate. Uh, Full hardwood as well. And yeah, not a super special home, but it's how you fill it up, right? So I think that is a really nice family home. It might be priced a little high though. Let's see, Great Eastern. Is that Camel Terrace? So it's in Camel Terrace. Actually, maybe it's priced well. They should be able to get asking. I think they'll get asking. Maybe a shade more. Like they might get 430. Most people are looking for a 2 apartment in Camel Terrace. So next we have $339,900, $1,700 a month mortgage payment, 38 Brown Crescent, St. John's, a little 2-story home here, 3 beds, 1 full, 1 half bath, nearly 1,600 square feet, built in 1987, electric heat and propane fireplaces. All right, yeah, there's a fireplace there. Living room looks great. And the living room has the sliding door. Okay, so the living room's in the back with the sliding door looking into the backyard, which is kind of nice, letting in a lot of light. Dining area looks okay. Open concept. The kitchen is just got a window right there. Kitchen's looking pretty good. Kitchen faces the front. Not bad. Half bath just after you enter there. And the bedrooms look good. Main bath, rec room, and it looks like they got a little gym room, laundry room. Backyard looks good. Pretty nice little two-story home with a bit of a different layout than we're used to seeing for $339,900. Yeah, I think that's priced really, really attractively. I wouldn't be surprised if it went over. It's not the biggest home, just creeping up to 1,600 square feet there. Should go for like 350. Has a lot of appeal and it's detached, so. All right, next for $385,000, $2,100 a month mortgage payment, 6 Sprucedale Drive, St. John's. We got a single family home, 5 bedrooms, 2 full, 1 half bath, 1,900 square feet, built in 2009. Electric heat with a mini split somewhere in there. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. Standard kind of split entry home, as always. The living room's kind of right beside the staircase that is at the entry. Mini split here. Small, you don't have a lot of options for your layout in terms of your living room. Very limited based on the wall space. Big double coat closet there. And then you have your dining space, which is kind of like narrow, kind of almost like a hallway to the kitchen here. Looking good. Couple bedrooms here, main bathroom, ensuite bathroom looks good. Bathroom maybe, or sorry, bedroom maybe in the basement. Yeah, this one is. This one's in the basement. Basement looks good. Nice big rec room. Guess that's where you'd be spending most of your time. There's an unfinished room, storage, I guess, and laundry in the basement. Looks pretty good. 1,900 square feet for 385. Yeah, that's really nice. Sprucedale. Where's Sprucedale? Southlands. Okay, yeah. I think this will sell over asking for sure. Probably closer to 400,000. Next for 400,000, we have 119 to 121 Long Sale St. John's. 2 beds, 1 full bath, 3,300 square feet. So large price. Mixed use, I'm assuming. Yeah, let's have a look. So here's the apartment. Apartment looks pretty good. Not bad. Bathroom is just a standing shower, I think. So no bathtub if you're a bathtub person. And this looks like the commercial space on the main floor. It's looking like office space. And there is some unfinished basement area. Probably not fit for much other than storage. And the location is right beside Essential Nails. Interesting. So yeah, really interesting location. If you're could be a good purchase. Like if you have the money and you want to open something in that space and then maybe rent out the apartment or live in the apartment to reduce your costs, there's a lot of potential there. Next, we have $289,900, $1,300 a month mortgage payment. We have 3 beds, 1 full, 1 half bath, nearly 1,200 square feet, 374 Black Marsh Road, St. John's, 1962, electric forced air, and there's a garage somewhere. Let's see. I think this is overpriced already, but let's see. I could be wrong. A nice, good amount of parking, and I wouldn't call that a garage per se. There's no way you're pulling a car in there. It's more of like a shed. So I think that's a bit misleading. The house itself looks like it's in good condition. I like the brick chimney, but yeah, there's nothing really. Kitchen's okay. Lots of cabinet space. I wouldn't say it's like very special. So yeah, I'm gonna say overpriced. This one's gonna go under asking. 1,200 square feet. That's not a lot of living space, and it doesn't actually have a garage. Um, Let's check out the next one. Ooh, this is looking nice. $669,900, $3,300 a month mortgage payment, 28 Torrens Lane, Logie Bay. 4 beds, 2 full, 2 half bath, 4,400 square feet, so very large home. Built 1980, has a hot water oil radiation. That's going to be an absolute uh, deal killer right there, I think. A home that size, 4,400 square feet, heated by hot water oil radiation. Wow. Not a lot of people are going to be excited about that, but the rest of it looks great. The view, phenomenal. You even got a little pond right here on the front of your property. A massive driveway, full loop driveway. Great big garage. And the pond, look at this. In the summer, the pond looks amazing, so lush. But okay, the home itself, very dated. Both, I mean, it's in great condition. These people obviously took care of their home, but they never took the time to update anything over the years. Um, Really nice. Kitchen, very dated. What's this? Some kind of a living room with it might be a real brick wall. It's hard to tell. I would gather that it is. And then you got a nice reading room. Bedrooms are good sizes. Looks like there's a walk-in closet with ensuite. Yeah, right there. That's the ensuite one bathroom. And that's the main bath. Got an old storage room, garage, nice and big, but yeah. Downstairs, rec room, office, storage, and then yeah, a little bit of backyard space. Not actually a big backyard. It's all about that front yard. Interesting. Yeah, somebody's gonna come in and get it under asking, maybe by a little, maybe by a lot, and they're going to put some money into this place to make it nice, and it will be absolutely stunning, I'm sure. All right, for $299,900, $1,500 a month mortgage payment, we have 12 Albany Place, St. John's. We got 4 beds, 1 full bath, 2,000 square feet. That's a good size home. 1956, baseboard electric heat. So under $300,000 as a list price. This is not going to sell under $300,000. No way. I can tell already. So let's get into it. 2,000 square feet. Oh, and it's in immaculate condition. Nicely updated. What? I don't even know why this home is priced like this. Um, Yeah, those got like nice updated lighting. The floor, original hardwood floors look like they've been refinished at some point recently. Looking good. Um, nice window treatments. Kitchen looks, yeah, 2012-ish. Looking in great condition. Steel appliances. Your front entrance, you got a little porch here that you can separate, and then you got a nice coat closet here. This home, I think this home's priced too low, to be honest. I don't think they're going to be, it's going to sell way over asking. It's still going to get some attention, but they're not attracting the right people in the right price bracket. I think they're misleading people with a sort of a small budget. And there's going to be a lot of people looking at this thinking, oh, maybe I can get this for 300,000, 310. I don't think so. I think this is going to go for like 350, 360, 370. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, that concludes the new listings. Let's take a look. We got a price decrease here. $25,000 price decrease on 1308 Thorburn Road. So they dropped from 424.9 to 399. Interesting. 3 beds, 2 full bath, 1 half, 2,300 square feet. So that is, let's see, looks pretty good. No proper coat closet. That's annoying. Yeah, really strange. What's going on there? Yeah, it still might not sell at that price, I think. All right, next we got the sold listings. Only a few sold. So, right? Oh no, we got a bunch. Okay, 26 Bambrick Street listed for 295.5, sold for 315. So they did pretty good. Over asking on a small 1,400 square foot duplex. 115 Rocky Place sold 60,000 over asking. They got 410 for that. That's really good for a single family home out in CBS. Must be nicely updated. 39 Marine Drive, 2 apartment. They got below asking. Okay, so that's in Torbay, 2,500 square feet. So that's a really good size 2 apartment home with a detached garage. Well, I need to take a quick look because, like, that's a deal. Okay, the inside's a bit dated. Not terrible. It's got potential. Oh, yeah, this one had the weird kitchen, but, oh, and they had some weird, like, wallpaper choices. But other than that, no, I thought that was a bit of a deal. Somebody got really lucky and got a phenomenal piece of property in Torbay, which isn't really that far out of town, uh, for a really great price. Maybe it doesn't have the most rental potential, but throw this up here. All right, so next we got 36 Mooney Crescent, single family townhome, listed for 235, sold for 260, and that's only 1,000 square feet. So there you have a townhome, neighbors on both sides, only 1,000 square feet, sold for 230,000 over asking. Pretty good. I think they still did okay. 229 Elizabeth Drive, 2 apartment. You got a 3+2, 4 bathrooms, 2,300 square feet, listed for 544.9 and still sold over asking for 566.5. Wow, that is really high for a 2 apartment home that's only 2,400 square feet in that area in Elizabeth Park. That's got to be a new record. 30 Flamingo Drive, single family, listed for 329.9, sold for 343.5. And we got a new build here, 23 Patricia Drive, Portugal Cove. Listed for $774,900, sold for $790,000. So they must have put some upgrades or picked some higher end finishes for that. 203 Airport Heights Drive, listed for $449,900, sold for $445,000. 203, yeah, so yeah, that one was listed for a long time, and I believe it started off in the 500 range, and they've slowly had to bring it down. 42 Erickson Crescent, $378,900, 363, so a little below asking for a single family home in Mount Pearl. 150 Great Eastern Avenue. Okay, this is interesting. Because we saw another listing on Great Eastern Avenue earlier. I think it was a single family though. This one's a 2 apartment. Was listed for $449,900, sold for $514,000, 2,300 square feet. The prices. I can't believe some of these prices. They just keep going up and up and up. It never ceases to amaze, really. 4 Greystone Court, a condo listed for $274,900, sold for $316,000. So another condo over asking, which has become a bit of a trend lately. And then we have Lot 1, near East Pond Road, listed for $399,900, sold for asking. Looks like a nice home. 2,300 square feet, yeah. Good deal there. 157 Forest Road, Unit 63. Listed for $200,000, sold for $185,000. So a little under asking for that condo. 115 St. Clair Avenue, 2 apartment, $279,900, sold for $339,000. Yes. That's interesting. It's a pretty old home. They did price it attractively, and they got the result they were looking for, I think. $340,000 for that is pretty respectable. Might be just, in my opinion, a slight overpay, but I mean, that's the new market. 52 Birmingham Street, 2 apartment, listed for $385,000, sold for $450,000. Wow. So that is, what's that? That's like 75 over asking. And 21 Connors Avenue, semi-detached, listed for $379,900. They got $370,000 for that. All right, there you have it. That is today's property rundown. I think the one main thing that I learned out of today is that properties in Kenmount Terrace are really going up in price. That area is hotter than I've ever seen it before. So outside of that, 2 apartments, pretty standard. Most of them sell over asking if they're in a good location, in good condition. Condos, couple condos over asking, couple under. Just really depends on each individual one. And I think we've also seen that there are a few deals out there. I think some people are finding deals, homes that, maybe the general consumer is now overlooking because everyone's looking at 2 apartments or whatnot. So just some stuff to keep in mind if you're out there in the market. And if you are looking for an agent to work with, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is available. Have a great day. Bye.